So a lot of people have been asking me what's my bias on BTC, and I keep telling them that I'm still bullish on BTC. So let me take this out and explain why I said so. Let's take all these things out. So if you clearly see, let's go down to daily time frame. On the daily time frame, what do we have? We can see we have an uptrend. The market has been buying. You can clearly see it. The market has been buying. Even if I'm to sell BTC, this is the zone I'm targeting. Either to use this zone, this particular zone, yeah, or yeah, this is where I'll be looking for sell on BTC. Even if I'm to sell, but for now I'm buying because I'm taking it as inducement overall. Initially I wanted to sell BTC down to 40 something, but we only analyze the market will play out, we'll still do what you want to do. So for now my bias changed. That was last week, 2 weeks ago. Currently I'm still bullish until I get to this zone, something like this. Then I'll look for a reversal pattern to sweep this liquidity. But if the market decides to break above these two, I'll continue buying. That aside, let's take this out. Let's take this everything out. So down to 4 hours, you can clearly see that on the daily is not clear. So let's go down to 4 hours. On 4 hours, what do we have? We had this run to the downside. You can clearly see that we had this run to the downside, giving us lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Then we had this failure swing, then market swept it, giving us an MSS here, indicating that the market has changed direction. After that, what do we have? We have the market pushing up. You can clearly see that the market has been bullish. After that MSS, we are currently on a bullish run. You can see. Then expect the market to come back to this zone for another push. What did you notice? You can clearly see that the market has been giving us new resistance, another resistance here, another resistance above. You can clearly see what the market has been doing. This is simple market structure. If you are good with market structure, you should know this. And the market has been maintaining this support level, giving us a trend line. You can clearly see it. You can clearly see what the market has been doing. Uptrend. So let's take everything out. Let me focus on what I want to do. Let's take this out. What do we have here? The market reacted off this other block. You can clearly see the market also reacted off this other block as well. Yeah, the market is coming back to this zone to buy. But before that, this particular trade, the market wicked me out. I posted this trade. I wanted to buy from this zone, but the market did not respect the breaker block. Instead, the market used the other block. This was my breaker structure here, but the market did not respect it. The market came down to the other block, which is the origin candle. 4 hours. Let's go down to 15 minutes. On the 15 minutes, what do we have? On the 15 minutes, there is it, right? No, there is it here. Okay. On the 15 minutes, you can clearly see that we had this MSS here, market structure shift. We had this free fall, this to the downside. Let me just mark this real quick. You can clearly see the market went up, swept liquidity, gave us an MSS before coming back to react from the other block before pushing to the upside. You can clearly see it from that key zone. So that was how we got that particular trade for this one. We also had another MSS here, which is our continuation N3. We had this MSS. After that, what did the market do? Reacted off this zone. The market used this to go to give us another MSS here as well. Give us another MSS. Came back to use this candle to buy again to complete that push to the upside. After completing that push to the upside, what did the market do? Give us a reversal pattern. I was waiting to sell from this zone, but on my broker, the market did not take me in. I don't know. This was meant to be a sniper entry, but it didn't trigger on my broker. So that's their problem anyway. Back to the 4 hours. So on the 4-hour time frame, we clearly know that the market broke above this zone. So our next POI should be, that's our point of interest, should be at this zone. Let me zoom to mark it. Make sure you mark your key zone well, because if you don't, at times you think that the market got to that zone, whereas the market did not. So our target should be to sweep this liquidity. So what we need to do now, you can clearly see that the market is giving us a downtrend. Came down, went up, came down. Now the market is trying to go up again before coming down to this zone. Then we'll look for our confirmation entry to buy the market up. Please, there was one trade I posted, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, on EU. Most people did not wait for that zone. Wait, let me look for that particular pair. Okay, yes, this is it. I wanted to buy from this zone. I told them to wait for confirmation, but a lot of people failed to wait for confirmation on this, and I saw some people buying from here and the market took them out. Some of them, their stop loss was here and their take profit was here. Not only was this trade wrong, if I was to catch this particular trade, I would have gotten nothing less than 1:10. This is 1:9. I call this trade 1:9. The other one was 1:10 as well. But if you clearly see here, you see this was 1:6. You always wait for confirmation on that zone. Stop jumping into trade without confirmation. Always wait for confirmation. Always. So back to this one. We'll wait for confirmation to see how the market reacts off that zone. Market took out here, this zone. I'm only trading what I'm saying. For those of you that will be like, the market is bearish, the market is bullish, you can have your own opinion. I post and I give updates on BTC and gold, most especially BTC, gold, and EU on my Telegram group. If you are interested and you want to join my Telegram, click on the link. Go to my profile, click on the link, click it. If you cannot use it, copy the link, go to your browser, paste it there to join my Telegram channel, where I drop updates on my view on all these pairs. Currently now I'm waiting for BTC to come down, tap to this zone, then I'll look for my reversal pattern hopefully tomorrow. Today is still Friday, 11:20. So I guess by morning Saturday we should get something at that zone, or tomorrow is weekend. I expect BTC to range as usual, so let's just wait and see what will happen, because BTC normally range on Saturday, most especially Saturday. Then we expect a move on Sunday morning, then the market will now decide to do anything you want to do in the evening when the market open fully. That's in the night, Nigerian time. So for now, we'll just have to wait. This is my overall bias on BTC. I'm bullish. I'm waiting for this zone to buy. This particular zone, this is the zone I want to buy from. So if you know you have any this thing, you just have to take profit. There was a sell here that was not triggered. Let me take all these things out. I wanted to sell from that zone, from this particular zone. No, not this zone. This was the zone I wanted to sell from. This zone. This was the zone here. I had one sell on 15 minutes. After the market tapped there, we had this market structure shift. I was expecting the market to come back to sell from that zone, which the market did not. The market did not come back to that zone. My TP was here. Then outside that, we had this DBOS, but it was not clear. It was not clear on 15 minutes. Yes, it was on 30 minutes. On 30 minutes, we had this double breakout structure. But the reason I didn't take this trade was because there is an inducement for the zone I'm waiting for. So if at all the market wanted to, the market would have done this. Regardless, BTC can still come back to this zone. Who knows? Let's watch and see. This one, the market is coming up. Then sell down, tap this zone, sell down, liquidity sweep, MSS. Then I look for my buy to the upside to take out this liquidity above. That's to take out the resistance. So for now, this particular sell is still valid. For those of you that are seeing this video before, either they push to the up or to the downside, this trade is still valid. This sell is still valid because the market is yet to come down to this zone. So either wait for the market to go up, tap, come down, avoid this double breakout structure, because you cannot be selling from liquidity. It's not possible. The market will take you out, I promise you. If your sell is here, stop loss here, and your take profit is here, I promise you that the market will take you out. That's for sure. The market must take you out. It's not that you cannot even argue that one. The market must take you out if you're taking this second sell. The best and the right place to wait for is the first one. I'm not saying the first one, market might not still mitigate it, but that's the safest. So if you want to enter this particular trade, you wait for the second one. So this one out. This is the only valid trade to sell BTC from. If you are selling, mind you are counter trending, you are selling to buy. So if you want to take this particular trade, this is the only one I can see for now that is still valid, because the market is yet to mitigate this zone. That zone is yet to be mitigated, so we'll just have to wait to see what will happen. So for now, that's the only zone. We had this sell, but I did not catch this particular one. I was very busy. BTC printed, you can clearly see it. 30 minutes. I was busy this week. I was very busy. I had to go to the office and other things, so you can clearly see it. We also had this as well. There's this break of structure here to the downside. Then the market, this trade was not really nice. Stop loss should be slightly above here. Then take profit should still target here. 1:3. Honestly, I will not take this trade. I don't anything below 5 RR I'm not taking. So that aside, I don't take that kind of trade. So we had this sell and this sell. These two sell. Then this will be the last sell. Yeah. So I expect BTC to buy. I'm seeing BTC buying. So make sure you take out the whole liquidity before moving down, before this push. So for now, let's just wait and see what will happen. Remember, if you want to get updates beforehand, join my Telegram channel. I'm not asking you for money. To join the Telegram channel is free of charge. Nobody is asking you. And if anybody should message you on the group claiming to be me, I will never message you first. Or anybody is chatting you that they will teach you anything, please, I'm not the one. I only have one Telegram account. And if you go to the channel or the group, you'll see a link to message me. Tap on the pin message if you want to send the message. Don't answer anybody claiming to be me. I'm saying it now. Don't answer anybody claiming to be me. I will never message you first. If you have any question or you want to learn how to trade, my DM is open. You can ask your question. You can make inquiries about anything.